Good morning from Disney's Pop Century Resort. Rachel and I are up early, heading over to the food court to get some water in our water bottles. We're actually off to Animal Kingdom today. Animal Kingdom's open at 7:30 for resort guests for early entry. Our friends Luke and Rich are coming too, so they're going to drive us over. Looks like there's lots of people up early as well, heading to the parks. Thank you. It's relatively quiet here at the food court. You can see people getting their drinks with their refillable mugs. I'm sad we don't have a refillable mug. I love getting up in the morning and filling it up. But it wasn't really necessary for a 2-night stay. Our water has been secured and we're heading back to the room. Luke and Rich are parked over near the 70 section, which is where we're staying. So we do have some Lightning Lanes booked that we booked at the 7-day mark at Animal Kingdom. We decided to do the multi-pass as well as the single individual Lightning Lane. So we've got one for Flight of Passage and then we've got 3 multi-pass bookings. Now Animal Kingdom really doesn't need Lightning Lane. You can do the whole park, but it is a great park to get multi-pass for if you are park hopping. And I've talked about this before. And the reason why is that Animal Kingdom always opens first. It's open at 7:30 today. And so we're going to be scanning in for our first Lightning Lane before any of the other guests at different parks. So we're going to get the first dibs on those like park hopping Lightning Lanes. We plan to be at Magic Kingdom this evening. So we're going to be booking those evening Magic Kingdom slots before anyone in Magic Kingdom has scanned in for their first Lightning Lane and is able to book the tier 1s or just book additional Lightning Lanes for the day. We are just coming into Animal Kingdom now. We've made it right on time. There's 2 minutes to the 7:30 early entry mark. We got a well done from the security guy as we were coming through for not beeping, which I thought was cute. And there was another really friendly security guard out the front as well, giving everybody the advice. The weather is lovely today as well. It's not too hot. It doesn't feel too humid, but I always find this park super humid once you get inside. We will be heading over to early entry over here to the left. Usually they will just scan one person's band and ask how many people are in the party/room. And then it obviously comes up on their device then to confirm the number of people in the room. So they've got that touch point right here. If you're a non-resort guest, then you just go around to the right and they hold you until it is regular opening. I do love the vibes as you walk into Animal Kingdom, the music and everything. It's especially nice when you have a Flight of Passage Lightning Lane and you don't have to rush over to Pandora. Now you can see there are people heading over now, but they would have opened Flight of Passage and the walkway across a good like 25 minutes ago. I did a full rope drop there in my September vlog series if you want to see how it works. So because Dinosaur is the only ride we don't have a Lightning Lane for that we want to go on, we're going to head over and do that now. It's saying on the app I think 5 minutes, but I'm pretty sure it'll just be a straight walk on. Yeah, I don't think many people are coming to rope drop Dinosaur. I do love Dinosaur though. I'm sad they're changing it. I don't want it to be Indiana Jones.
Today that bare bones approach is about to become extinct. In a perfect blending of science and technology, the Dino Institute has created the Time Rover.
We have a private ride, it's just the 4 of us. We got a re-ride! We have made it over to Everest now for our first Lightning Lane. Although the park is lovely and quiet, which is really nice. So the standby for Flight of Passage has gone down to 25 minutes. I don't think I've ever seen that before, ever. Like, I think I've only ever seen it drop down to like 40 maybe after opening. So, I mean, that's an indication of how quiet the park is right now. Like I said, we do have lightning lanes this morning, which in hindsight, like probably not necessary. But like I said earlier, the reason I do like to get the lightning lanes in Animal Kingdom is because they're really good for park hopping. So you get to pay the lower price of the Animal Kingdom multi-pass lightning lanes, which is the cheapest park for lightning lanes, and then you get to stack them nicely in the evening, as well as getting to do Animal Kingdom without having to queue for anything. We have come straight back round for a re-ride. Let's hope my motion sickness holds out. I love this ride though, it's so fun. Rich, unfortunately, has seen this one out. I think the motion sickness of 2 rides is a bit too much. We are going to have a bit of a coffee break now. I didn't explain what happened on Dinosaur. I know I showed you that we rode twice, but as we were coming down there was only like enough people for 1 car basically. And then Rachel came up with the genius idea to request the front row, which would mean that we'd be in the car behind and we'd also be by ourselves. So we got like a private vehicle to do Dinosaur, and then we came back around, there was nobody waiting, so they let us ride again. They were even going to let us ride a 3rd time, but at that stage we were ready to get out and head over to Everest. But it was so fun, and if that is the last time I get to ride Dinosaur, I think it was a good way to say goodbye. We just finished up our Starbucks and we're heading into, well, we're in Pandora. We're about to go on Navi River Journey, which is our next Lightning Lane. I didn't mention earlier, but when we scanned in for Everest, we booked Peter Pan in the Magic Kingdom this evening. Now I would have booked Space Mountain, but we actually have a Space Mountain Lightning Lane already, and that's because on our first day we were literally second in line to get on Space Mountain and it broke down. So they gave us the Lightning Lane and they let us move it to today because that was the next time we were going to be in Magic Kingdom, and we wanted to save it to actually go in space. Rachel's just getting some photos over there. A lot of the times Rachel just follows Luke around and takes whatever photos he takes, but he's just on the opposite there. Luke always has the good photo spots. This place is just stunning. Like, I always just love coming in here and just having a bit of a wander around. I'm still so sad though that it's really hard to see this place at night. It like very rarely does it open late enough for you to see it in the dark, because it is absolutely stunning when it's dark out. We are just off Navi River Journey. I really enjoy that ride. I know it's like, you know, quite relaxed, you're just kind of floating around, but I like that, especially when it is, you know, busy day in the parks. It's nice to kind of escape to the Navi world. We're just about now to head on to Flight of Passage with our Lightning Lane. This is the individual Lightning Lane that you pay for separately, so it's not included in the multi-pass. So our Lightning Lane got us pretty much right here. We paused for about 30 seconds before scanning in and coming here. Sometimes I find they really fill these lanes up, and so your Lightning Lane can actually take a decent amount of time, but this looks like it's going to be a good one today.
To the Navi, connecting to an Ikran and flying on its back is an incredibly important rite of passage they call Ikni Maya. With permission from the Navi and in partnership with Alpha Centauri Expeditions, we can now bring this amazing experience to you. As the Navi say during this important rite of passage, Sivak Ho, rise to the challenge. Good luck.
The queue for safari is like all the way down to Tusker House. That's crazy. So this Lightnight Lane is definitely coming in handy. It is just 10 past 10, so it does seem like crowd levels were really nice and low this morning, and they tend to be with the earlier opening of 7:30, but this is so busy. I don't think I've ever seen safari queue out that far. So we tapped in for our Lightnight Lane at 10 past 10. So we'll see how long it takes us to get on versus that really long standby line that we saw. Oh, we just went down.
8 minutes. They could be down there for a while. Got a little sibling rivalry from one of our youngest and her older sister, yeah. But people do often ask if zebras are black with white stripes or white with black stripes. Since they're technically black with white stripes. Make that assumption based off the color of their noses. See those horns? I think they are super heavy because of how large they are. They're actually not. They're hollow, but more of a honeycomb-like structure. They really don't weigh too much at all. Babies can be between 5 and 6 feet tall when they're born.
So cute.
That's also really cool. So that's not her mom, that's actually her grandma she's hanging out with at the moment. Mom was in the far left that we saw earlier. Really awesome 2 generations of elephants hanging out right over here. Now cheetahs are the fastest land animals. They can reach top speeds of up to 60 miles an hour in less than 3 seconds. So we pull up here, if you look kind of behind you up on the rocks, one of the females, she's up at the top right now. Kind of see the tail kind of sticking down there. Now if she sees where she's at, we'll get a really good look at her in just a moment here as we circle around. So the females are going to do all of the hunting, while males will stay back to watch over the territory. And obviously not doing it now, whenever lions are roaring. Hear that for about 6 miles away. And you can very easily be able to hear it from the parking lot. And I'm sure that we all know a group of lion that is called a pride. I know we've all seen Disney's The Lion King. You know the warthog in that movie. His name's Pumbaa.
Yeah,
Pumbaa actually translates to foolish in Swahili. Definitely wouldn't recommend ever saying Pumbaa to the warthog.
That was a good ride on safari. It was only like 5 minutes for us to get on in the end, which was really good. Didn't get to see much of the hippos, unfortunately. They were kind of bobbing up out of the water. I think you do have to go like first thing on a day that's not super hot to see them. But to be fair, they're pretty much normally just chilling in the water. I think last time when I went first thing in the morning, I saw them moving around a little bit. But we got to see the lions really well today. That was good. We are now heading over towards Yak and Yeti, and we're gonna see if we can get a walk up for food. It is actually only like 11:15, but we're hungry already. I'm so hungry. Definitely still operating on a bit of an earlier time zone for lunch and stuff. I haven't been to Yak and Yeti, the main restaurant, for a long time. Years, like, so it'll be good to go back and try it again. Just having a look now at the Yak and Yeti menu. Rachel and I already had in our minds that we were going to get the Ahai tuna nachos. I just have memories of this being so good from when I came years ago. But we were looking at what else to get. We were maybe going to also share a main, but I think we might go for another shareable because they have Korean fried chicken, which sounds nice, with a gochujang maple syrup. That sounds delightful. But honestly, there's actually so much on this menu that I would like to try. This looks really good too. I'm pretty sure someone that we were with on a previous visit got the dragon roll bowl. I think maybe like Mam or Natasha or something. Because I feel like I've seen this and I remember it being like looking really impressive. I would love to try that. That looks really good. There's actually so much that sounds good. They've also got like a wok section here, Korean beef, honey chicken sounds nice. Thai basil chicken. This menu here then just shows like bigger pictures, so they're kind of like all of their specials or their like popular dishes. So the Ahai tuna nachos, which is the one that we're gonna get, and then this is their firecracker chicken and shrimp. That also looks delightful. Some noodles, and then this sweet spiced tuna looks insane. And there's a gochujang rib and steak. Look at these nachos, they look insane. And then we also got chicken. I don't know if we really needed the chicken as well, but it looks good too. I'm just gonna show you what the guys got. So Rich went for the Is it honey?
Honey chicken.
Honey chicken, that looks
With
great.
brown rice.
With brown rice. And you've got the
Vegetable lo mein.
vegetable, like a vegetable chow mein.
Vegetables, lo mein.
Lo mein. Oh, that's good. So I got a fortune cookie. Oh, is yours broken already? Let me see what is inside. Oh, I got lucky numbers as well. 32, 13, 49, 51, 55, and 16. Maybe we should play the lotto. Rich got lucky numbers too.
What were your numbers?
Mine are 32, 13, 49, 51, 55, 16.
Okay, I got 55 and 16.
Oh.
Everyone got lucky numbers.
Oh, that's on the back. Okay, there's also, okay. Your generosity is a gift you have to offer to the world.
Mine says the world will look different through your eyes.
The world will look different through your eyes. Oh gosh, our bill was like $50 before tip. You don't actually get annual pass discount on appetizers. We didn't realize that, but to be honest, the prices were decent, so it didn't really matter so much. But it's just good to know. It's a 10% discount on entrees only, not on appetizers. We have stopped off at Caravan Road, which is just up from Yak and Yeti. Yak and Yeti is just down on the left-hand side there. Because Rich is going to get some shaved ice. It does look so good. But I'm so full, and not only am I full, but we got a takeaway cup of Coke Zero each. Rachel's just popped into the bathroom. But look at the size of this takeaway cup, it's massive. So I don't think I can manage that and a shaved ice. So this is the tropical shaved ice. That looks so good. It's nice that mango and watermelon. Oh, I love watermelon. They actually do like the cups of it as well. I'll show you the menu real quick. So this is what I would probably get. See the one at the top, the kakigori. That looks really good because it's so nice with the sweetened condensed milk as well. I had something like that when I was in Hawaii and it was delicious. I feel like a lot of the cast members at Disney are probably thinking about this song in their head when they're dealing with some of the irate guests. We are heading out of the park now. I'm gonna go back to the room and chill for a bit before heading to Magic Kingdom later. That was a really successful morning though. We got on all the rides we wanted to go on. Obviously we paid for the privilege. It was $20 for the individual Lightnight Lane for Flight of Passage. And then I think it was about $16 and some change for the multi-pass. I think we're definitely going to get the value out of the multi-pass because we've now got 3 Lightnight Lanes booked at Magic Kingdom. We've got Peter Pan, Buzz, and Jungle Cruise. And then we also got to do all of the other rides in this park. So for me, I feel like that's decent value for $16. The $20, I mean, had we actually got up and rope dropped Flight of Passage, we could have saved that $20. So that was definitely a lazier option. I don't know if the value for money is as good, but on some days that $20 is gonna mean that you don't, again, have to get up super early to rope drop or wait in a 90-minute line or more. So yeah, really successful morning. And then also really enjoyed Yak and Yeti. The food was delicious. Those tuna nachos were so good, and so was the chicken. The Korean fried chicken was absolutely delightful. Would definitely go back there. I think actually we'll take our parents back there. Like I said, I hadn't been in years, so it's been a long time since I tried the food there. I did remember always liking it. I think just when Satuli Canteen opened, we started doing that for lunch a lot. But no, that's definitely back on the list for one that I'd like to go back to again. We are heading off to the Magic Kingdom now. We just made the bus, and it is a Coco bus. It's so pretty. We are heading into the Magic Kingdom. The wait times don't look too bad right now, so hopefully the park's not super busy. The weather is lovely as well. It's not too hot. It's been a really nice day today, actually. We're gonna head first over to the DVC Lounge, the new one that we haven't been to. So it's opened up in Frontierland. We're gonna go put our names down for that and see if we can get in. Now it is 4:30 now, it closes at 6, so hopefully there's not too much of a wait time. But it would be good just to get in and have a little mooch, see what it's like, get some I think they have like freestyle machines in there so you can get some Coke and stuff. I do like that they're starting to put more of those lounges around. There is one in Disney Springs now as well. They're super handy to just take a break from the heat and stuff. Love this side view of the castle from the bridge on the way into Frontierland.
You need a Starbucks terrace like here.
Oh yeah. It would be so nice to have like some tables and stuff at the side of this so you could just sit and look, because there isn't like a lot of good views of just the castle. Like you've got around Casey's Corner and stuff, but so I think this DVC lounge is around to the left, because I think it replaced like one of the arcade areas. So we'll just go on a little bit of a hunt for it, really. If I don't see it, I can have a little Google. The crowd levels are looking nice though. Yeah, I feel like it's going to be down in this sort of themed area down here, because that matches the theming of it. Okay, so good news, we found the lounge. Bad news is we can't sign up to the wait list. It is completely booked out for the rest of the day. So they just said they've had a lot of demand today, and so it was 2:30 when they closed the sign up for the lounge. Like she said yesterday, it never closed. So I guess it just depends on demand. She said they had 75 different parties signing up for the lounge today. So just a popular day for the lounge. So we'll have to wait to see it another time. It does look really cool, so I definitely do want to check it out. It opens from 11 a.m. till 6 p.m. So because there's only like an hour and 15 minutes left of that, that's why there's just no space. Like they obviously can only take so many people on the wait list up until closing. Our plans are getting foiled here at Magic Kingdom today. We were going to go in Space Mountain because we have a Lightning Lane from the other day, like I was explaining earlier. That is down again, unfortunately. So instead, we're heading over to Fantasyland, and we're gonna go on It's a Small World. And then I think we're gonna go back and scan in for our Buzz Lightning Lane so we can book something else with that too. So always gotta be flexible with the plans here at Disney. I feel like that's the motto you have to go on when you're here, because things are constantly going down or changing. It's definitely feeling a lot hotter back here in Fantasyland. Now I think we're gonna pick up some friends to do Small World with. I believe they may be just coming off the carousel up ahead. And here is It's a Small World. Rachel's favorite ride. So Luke, have you got anything to say after losing for a third time?
We won. You got 71.
In what unit? I got 710, sir.
You're adding zeros.
Sir.
You're adding zeros.
Sir. I was hitting 100,000.
Someone needs to go to Specsavers. Yes, you won.
We did. Team Karen and Rachel.
Rich and I got one of our best scores we ever got.
Okay.
We're not good on that one.
It is hard. It's really hard for two people. I feel like only one person can ever do well, like, because you end up moving the other person off the targets all the time.
Yeah, and I feel like they need to bring the Shanghai guns.
The Shanghai guns are so good.
So much.
And with the digital targets too. Oh, that'd be amazing.
One upgrade Disney could do.
And it feels like it wouldn't be like, you still have the ride structure.
Exactly the same.
You'd have to upgrade the inside. I'd rather they did that than change Dinosaur.
Yeah.
We're heading into Adventureland now. We have Jungle Cruise as our next Lightning Lane. Standby for Jungle Cruise is 35 minutes. See how long it takes us to get on with the Lightning Lane. Imagine when them just hopped in the boat.
That's been crazy, that's
I think you might be afraid of birds.
This is amazing. That's spectacular.
I said our skipper was so much fun.
Oh, yeah, he was good.
He was good. He had some good jokes, and we got held quite a bit at the end as well.
Yeah.
So we had to improvise quite a lot. But he did a good job. Yeah, I really liked him. Like, a lot of the jokes are always going to be the same and stuff, but I don't know, I felt like he did really well.
Yeah.
We're getting a bit hungry now, so I think we're going to make our way around to Columbia Harbour House. Rachel and I are thinking a lobster roll would go down pretty well.
I love a lobster roll.
I love the Columbia Harbour House lobster roll. And it's such good value as well for a Disney meal. For lobster. Yeah, for a Disney meal. I feel like it's one of the good ones. Heading into Columbia Harbour House now. Lobster rolls have been ordered on the mobile app, so we can just grab a table, chill, say that we're here and wait for it to be ready. I was so excited for that food because I was so hungry that I did not vlog it. It was really good though. Did you enjoy it?
Yeah, it's lovely.
It was really, I think it's really good for like theme park quick service food.
Yeah.
It's really good standard. And it wasn't that expensive as well, like for relative for theme park food. I think we paid like $36 for the two of them. Our next Lightnight Lane is for Peter Pan. This was the first one we booked this morning when we scanned into Everest. Our next Lightnight Lane is for the Little Mermaid. Surprisingly, it's actually had a decent queue. Like it's been up at 25-30 minutes. I think it's come back down now. It's showing 15 still though.
And speaking of now, Ariel planted hunting for a paddle bird.
Hey!
What do you call them? Oh, feet.
Repentance of the fact and made a switch.
There was quite a lot broken actually on the Little Mermaid, including the Little Mermaid herself. Good few animatronics having some issues there, but it's always a fun ride. We are heading now to Space Mountain to use that Lightning Lane that we got from the other day, so that'll be good. It was actually down for a good couple of hours, like from when we got here. I think it was down before we got here as well, but it seems to be up and running pretty smoothly now, so I'm excited to get on. It's our first time on this now, this trip. Space Mountain's normally like the first ride we do on a Disney trip, so it's definitely one of my favorites. Does anybody else remember this ride from years ago? When I first went on it, I was 9 years old, so a bit of a long time ago. And I remember queuing, and it was like an open queue where you could see the ride. Is that right? Is my memory correct? I remember like looking up and like seeing the lights of the trains. But it's funny, like as a kid, sometimes you like, your memories aren't exactly like what it was. I remember like, I'm pretty sure it was a queue where I could see the coaster. Was that really a thing? Did they build all this out later in time? Let me know in the comments below if you know. For our Tron Lightning Lane. So excited for this. That was so fun. So Luke and Rich hadn't actually been on that since Shanghai. So that was their first time going on it in Orlando and they loved it. They got front row as well, which was pretty cool. But we had so much fun. Oh, I just love that ride. And it's so good doing it at night. That's only the second time I've done it at night here in Florida. Oh, it's so good. The lights just look amazing. Like the theming is so cool. Really, really enjoyed that. The outside bit is just epic.
Last time was 6 years ago in Shanghai, and that was amazing.
Yeah, and I love doing it at night as well when you can like see all the lights and stuff. Oh, it's just so good. I think we're gonna head out of the park now as well. And you guys got front row.
So
did you like front row?
It was amazing.
Amazing.
I'm so pleased we did it. Because like, it was $20.
Yeah, it was $20.
But when you think about just that experience at night, it was worth it.
I think so, because it's very hard to like ride it at night without like an 80-minute queue or something.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think $20 was worth it. And to be fair, overall, yeah, we did. It was a treat. We were in the airport on pre-travel day and we hadn't booked Tron, and we kind of had a little chat about it and we were like, oh, we'll treat ourselves and we'll book Tron, and then we booked it in for $20 each. The fireworks will be starting in about 15 minutes, but we are actually gonna call it a night and head home, get to the buses to Pop Century before the chaos of the fireworks queues. We're also just really tired. A long day with that early start at Animal Kingdom. But we got so much done. It's been a very good day. Oh, good. It looks like they have the side exit open, I think. That saves us going down Main Street. And we can avoid the fireworks crowds. Because I'm sure Main Street is super busy right now.